Hello, everyone, and welcome to Sports Court Episode 7, our Thanksgiving edition. I'm Nicholas Scalaro.
And I'm Charles Greenbay. Today we'll be going over free agent talk in the MLB, NFL game recaps, the Masters, and your favorite, the plays of the week.
Roll that intro.
Let's move on to the NFL. The Buffalo Bills versus the Arizona Cardinals, and the Cincinnati Bengals versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. For nearly the entire game, the Bills defense did everything they could to contribute to a win. The Cardinals did amazing, 2 rushing touchdowns from Kyler Murray, and an amazing 217 rushing yards, but the Bills shut them down in the clutch. They came up 2 turnovers, and they forced 2 field goals at the goal line. But Murray's Hail Mary throw to Hopkins, who had 3 defenders on him, which was a 43-yard touchdown to close out the game. The score ended off at 30-32 Cardinals. Can't wait to see what more the Cardinals have in store for us for the coming games. Now let's move on to the Cincinnati Bengals versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Bengals were missing out a lot, combining both offense and defense. That's also with special teams that made a lot of mistakes. By all this happening, the Bengals were destined for a blowout, and that's exactly what happened. The Bengals lost a terrible game to the Steelers, 36-10. Ben Roethlisberger was out for a week because of COVID, and he seemed to surprise us. Big Ben figured out that the Bengals secondary couldn't cover downfield, so he took advantage of that and threw the ball 46 times for 333 yards and 4 touchdowns. The fourth quarter, the Steelers got an amazing field position for a punt return by Ray McCloud. Big Ben connected once again with Claypool for a 5-yard score. With 10 minutes and 31 seconds remaining in the game, the Steelers were off to an amazing lead, up 36-7. After this, the Bengals had very little hope left and couldn't come back and secure the win. The Steelers played an amazing game, now 9-0, and can't see them losing another game in the future. Nick, what did you think about that blowout?
I thought this blowout was really boring, to be honest. I saw this coming all the way. You have a Steeler team that's undefeated to a mediocre Bengals team. The matchup was just not there. So, go figure the Steelers were going to win. Let's see what the Steelers can do with higher competition. That's what I'm waiting for, is higher competition for the Steelers to actually face. They haven't really faced a true competition since the Ravens. That's their last true competition. I like to see what they can do in their future, too, with being undefeated right now. Next up, we have the Masters. What the Masters is a grand finale of all golfers coming into a tournament and competing for money, or the otherwise called the Green Jacket. It's a prized possession by every winner of the Masters tournament to get a Green Jacket, which means you are one of the most excelling golfers in the league. Last year, the winner was Tiger Woods, as we all know who he is. This year, it was a surprising finish by Dustin Johnson. After 3 days at the Masters, Dustin Johnson is the 54th hole leader at 16 under par after a sparkling round of 65. His second 7 under par round of the tournament, with the dominating performance of Dustin Johnson, ties Jordan Spieth's 54th hole Masters scoring mark as the all-time record of 270 in his sights. Dustin Johnson leads a trio of international players, Abraham Ancer, Cameron Smith, and Sungjae Im, by 4 strokes. There are high-powered players with striking distance, but after seeing Johnson stroll Augusta's fairways with such ease, carding an eagle and 5 birdies during his bogey-free round, it appears nothing can slow Johnson down. Dustin Johnson in this tournament was the most dominant golfer we have ever seen before in this tournament. It was exciting to watch, and I'm excited for what the upcoming years have for us.
Now moving on to your favorite, the plays of the week. Number 1, we have DeAndre Hopkins, Hail Mary catch.
At number 2, we have John Rahm's hole-in-one at the Masters.
Number 3, you have Kyler Murray's fumble that led to a Dolphins touchdown. Those plays were great, weren't they, Nick? I'm Charles Greenberg.
And I'm Nicholas Galaro. Thanks for tuning in to our Thanksgiving edition of Sports Court. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button at HMG News. And also, don't forget to follow our Instagram at hawkmediagroup.news. We post daily polls, watch out for those, and contribute to Sports Court. We'd love to see what you have to say. Thank you guys, and see you guys later.